A little over 6 months ago, I made a video showing the new desk that I built. As you know, I completely overhauled my workspace. I painted the walls, got rid of the clutter, my only goal being to make it simple and clean. If you want to watch an in-depth video about the desk that I built, I'll drop a link to that video in this video's description below. 6 months later, the office is still a work in progress. So, what have I done? Well, on the wall opposite of my computer desk, I got rid of that big bookshelf that I had and put a dresser that I bought from IKEA. The only reason that I went with a dresser rather than something else was because I used to store my clothes in what was our guest room, and now that room is the baby's room. And I wanted to get my stuff out of there, because we're going to need a lot of room for the baby stuff. I got rid of probably half of my clothes, and now every piece of clothing that I own can be found in these 6 drawers. Above the dresser, I mounted a 32-inch TV. We've had the TV for a long time. It's been unused and unplugged for like 3 years. It's just been sitting in a closet, collecting dust. So now I have a use for it. A little retro gaming station, and I also have an Amazon Fire Stick plugged into it. So I usually have the news playing behind me on mute, just to glance over my shoulder occasionally to see what nutso shit is going on in the world between making videos. Above the TV, I tossed up a long shelf I've had for a while, which is also from IKEA. I don't want this shelf to become a clusterfuck. I'm trying to keep a minimal amount of stuff on it. Overall, I really dig the look of this space. Things line up nicely, the clutter is at a minimum, and most importantly, it's useful. I'm trying to avoid having stuff for the sake of having stuff. I want the things around me to serve a day-to-day purpose. Also new to the office, since my last video, is this pull-down green screen. The actual mechanism that rolls the green screen is called a photodiox single roller. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I got it from Amazon for like 25 bucks. I think it's primarily used for like paper rolling, I'm not too sure, but it works perfectly for what I needed it to do. And then I just bought a relatively thick piece of PVC pipe from Lowe's and a cheap $18 6x10 green screen from Amazon. Overall, this setup probably cost me like 50 bucks. I bought a few toggle bolts, which allowed me to snugly screw it into the ceiling without having to worry about it falling down. The way the toggle bolts work, you screw them into the ceiling and then this like metal claw opens up on the other side of the ceiling or the wall. You can do this on the wall too. And that claw kind of holds it in place from slipping through, if that makes sense. Kind of an ingenious little design. But I rarely roll the green screen up. It's usually always down, but the option to do so is nice. Other than that, not much has changed. In the past, I had a tendency to get a new poster and just fucking throw it on the wall without really thinking about how it would look. And as you can see, I've had to fight that urge. I've already made holes in the wall and then decided, I don't like the way that looks, I want to change things up. So my plan right now is to get a few canvases made from photos that I've taken over the years from certain trips, and maybe mount 2 tall vertical ones on either side of the TV. And then I really want to get one long skinny canvas to go over my computer monitors. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope these little office update videos have served as some inspiration and maybe given you some ideas on what to do with your own workspace. HelloGreedo, out.